Alright, it's map number 2. Once again, dark green against red. And this time ToD is spawning at the bottom. He is starting with an altar first. He's gonna be starting with an AM. And Elfi, on the other hand, this time with crypt altar, no altar cigarette. Slightly later hero. And a bunch of ghouls early on. So he's mixing things up. Certainly didn't go too well for him on map number 1. Perhaps ghouls will sway this map in his favor. And we'll see if he's going to start immediately with some harassment, or if he's this time perhaps going to go ahead and creep some. Once again, a scout farm by ToD. Altar soon to finish. AM soon to be put into production.
Job's done. Job's done.
And yeah, there it is. The expected first hero here out of ToD. And Elfi, actually I didn't pay attention, but this cigarette was definitely not built with 4 Ecolites being in the mine. So I guess he waited for Ecolite number 5 to be out and then he built the cigarette. So this DK is gonna have nothing to say about the creeping of this camp in the beginning. So ToD will be given some liberty here. Elfi is gonna have quite a bunch of ghouls out early on, though. The first ghoul is actually going for some scouting here already, so it looks like he wants to stir up some trouble in ToD's main base, where he needs to make sure not to get surrounded in between the peasant, the first footman, the altar, and the farm. But he does so. AM is out. Creeping can begin. He's pulling 5 militia. And by the way, did not scout at all here. Actually, I'm not quite sure if he scouted on map number 1. And Elfi is going for double crypt. So he's just going to go all in against ToD's fast expansion. Going to throw as many ghouls as he can at his opponent. And we'll see if ToD is going to be able to withstand that pressure. Ring of Protection +2 for the AM, who is soon going to try and get level 2. Once again, Elfi needs to pay attention. Once again, he does not slipping here with the ghoul. DK starts doing some creeping on his own here. I mean, he sees what's happening at ToD's side of the map with the 1 ghoul. Apparently feels like getting a bit of XP first is going to benefit him eventually. Second crypt is about to finish. Another cigarette is coming. So yeah, I guess it's unlikely that we'll see Elfi tech in this game. And ToD is pulling the militia right now. ToD is going for the expansion. And no, actually, I was thinking ToD may be scouting the main base of Elfi here, but no. I guess since he didn't see the Death Knight, he may have expected that there could be an expansion on the undead side, but now that he found the Death Knight, he knows that that's not going to be the case. The footman is returning, and the first 2 trolls have already gone to ToD. Elfi really needs to make sure not to get to give level 3 too easily to his opponent here, as a level 3 AM is dealing very well with ghouls. The coil actually is going on to one of the militia. I'm not sure if that was a misclick, but at the end of the day, what we know is that the experience did go to ToD here, and so does one of the ghouls surround onto ToD's AM, and a lot of ghouls are coming in. Is ToD going to be able to squeeze out of this? Yes, he is. The AM actually hardly taking any damage. 2 of the ghouls have taken quite a bit of damage, and yeah, Elfi is just trying to chase after the AM here, trying to force that one out of the fight. The first level 2 water metal just by itself is already dealing a ton of damage. First tower is coming here. Quite a bunch of ghouls of Elfi streaming in, but so many of them are low HP. He's gonna have to make use of the heal fountain here, but ToD is paying attention here, chasing down the low HP ghouls. Not, well, I was just about to say not letting Elfi get away with murder here, but okay, the majority of his ghouls getting out, but look at how much damage that those have already taken. The AM once again squeezes out of his round here, barely. Elfi's gonna have to retreat for the time being. Low HP ghouls are sitting at the fountain and are preparing for another round of action. At the same time, though, the first tower is coming, the second tower is also coming. Does ToD know about this? No, maybe he's just realizing it, just given that the number of ghouls is just way too high for usual ghoul pressure. Waking up the ghouls here with footmen also quite a good idea by ToD. Otherwise all of these ghouls would basically be back up to full HP again already. And these ghouls keeping the creeps alive, awake, isn't good for Elfie. So a lot of his stuff is low HP right now, but it's still a lot of stuff. And ToD, he's got the strong IEM, he's got a bunch of footmen, and he's got one more tower finishing and a third one soon to finish as well. And guard towers against ghouls are also not to be underestimated. Elfie moving through the footmen here, trying to go after the IEM, did get the boots of speed though, so not as easy to chase down. The one tower may be cancelled here. But actually no, it isn't. The repair is just way too strong, and this base looks extremely secure as long as there are only ghouls. Elfie is still on tier 1. This is completely all in. There's only one tower here at the main of ToD, but there are all the militia, of course, available for ToD. And there's the GG already by Elfie. Yeah, an all-in that was rather easily repelled by his opponent. I guess after the first map, seeing how easy things were for ToD, Elfie perhaps decided to just go a different direction and try to catch ToD off guard, but that didn't work out at all. ToD with the right senses there, getting the towers up, getting the IEM to level 3 quickly, and just, yeah, very, very handily deflecting the aggression from his opponent. Really not much to say strategically about this game. The human comes out on top. ToD wins with 2-0, and ToD is still, after 3 matches played for him, playing perfect finals here, up at 6-0. He, even if he loses to Paladin with 0-2 on the last playday, he is going to be the victor of this group A, of this group B. Lucifer will be rank 2 no matter what happens on the final playday. But the second match of the final playday is going to be more interesting because Elfie and Happy are going to face off, and both of them are at 3 points currently and at a map score of 2-4. So it's quite simple. The winner of those two will be rank 2. The loser of those two will be out, rank 3, of course, and the loser of those two will be out of the tournament. Next up, we'll finish Group A, though, with the next 2 matches, the last 2 matches there, and the first of those is gonna be Grubby versus Proteus, which, as always, I hope you'll take a look at once I upload it. And other than that, as always, leave a thumbs up, leave a comment, and take care until next time.